Yes, sir.
All
Can,
good.
can you take us
All
back
good.
to JPrince real quick, man, and how you met JPrince? I heard it was like I don't know how you met him, but can you get to that
It's
situation to
in the
meet?
book. Is it? I think it's in the book. He writes about me in the book. You know,
Yeah.
let Jay. I wish we had him here because the reason he made that book, I used to tell him all the time, you got to document it. You got to write that book, man, because his stories is incredible. And coming from Houston, think about that. Coming from Houston, where's this podcast in? New York,
South Jersey.
in Jersey. Okay,
Yeah.
South Jersey. So South Jersey, even South Jersey is bigger than Houston. You understand? Like it's coming from Houston and all the obstacles he had to face to accomplish what he's accomplished in music and as a businessman. He's my number one. You know what I'm saying? He's my number one independent label ever in the history of music. No one better. No one better. His business acumen, his demeanor, his legend grows. But I keep telling him, fall back. You don't need to say no more. You did it.
Yeah, we had him
Less is more.
we had him on here 3 weeks ago. Real great guy, man.
True honor.
Definitely.
Nah, that's man. Triple
Uh,
OG. Again, there's nothing I can't say. And the way we met was over a producer that was signed to his seven, who made a lot of the records with Irv. And Jay was putting pressure on Seven, so Seven tried to get away from Jay. When Jay found out he was the producer, he's like, I got your contracts. So then Seven gets nervous and then starts backtracking on us, saying how he did all the music, all that money's his, and just give me my piece and you could take everything else to Jay. To which I had to go meet Jay. So I had to fly to Houston to go meet Jay for the first time. I know of Jay. I didn't know who he was, and he wants me to meet him on his ranch. He loves me to tell the story. He's like, come on, Chris, tell that story. And I tell him, I said, I go out there and I was like, I had people in Houston. So I called my people up. Yo, I got a problem with someone out there. Who is it? Whatever. Yo, when you get here, just pull up. Yeah, the whole thing. And I get out there and I say, they said, who is it? Because I didn't talk over the phone. I tell them it's Prince. They say, oh, man, that's the big hole. He can't do nothing.
like, oh, dang.
And I'm like, oh, man. So Preem was home at the time. And Preem's like, I'm gonna meet you over there, Chris. He just finished seeing his nephew in Beaumont, Texas, in the Feds, and he comes from there to Houston and meets me, and we talk. So we go through all of this shit, and Jay is. Everyone told us don't go to his ranch if we gonna meet him. Whatever you do, Chris, don't go to his ranch. So when I call him, like, yeah, I'm in Houston. Where you at? He said, come on to my ranch. I'm like, oh man,
Damn.
I'm like, oh man, this nigga's lining me up right off the door, man. And they was like, people don't leave his ranch. This is the rumors. This the legend. That's what I said. People's like, you go to the ranch, you never coming home.
Dang.
And right away, he wanted me to meet his ranch. So I go to his ranch, me and Preem, but he sends a car. I'm like, I'm going to drive there. He said, no, I'm going to send people to come get you. He sent 2 SUVs.
Damn.
4 in each SUV. Well, 4 in one and 2 in the other. Okay, 6 niggas to come pick me up. And then I told him I got Preem, and then my man Black, who's my man out there, is like, Chris, I'm going to come with you. So if he go down, I know him. I'll try and stop it. So he come with. So it's us 3 in the back seat, 2 niggas in the front, and then a whole nother truck following us with 4 niggas.
Wow.
And we get to the ranch, and I'm telling you, when me and Preem, we making jokes. We like, yo, it's good knowing you. We say, acting like we going to die. We like, but we going to take some niggas with us. Yeah. Man. And then we get out there. We get out there, and we look around. He got to have at least 70, 80 niggas in the house.
Jesus.
All over. Preem was like, damn. This is the yard. This is the yard. And I'm like, man, this is crazy. I know, look, they're cooking in the kitchen, they're in the living room, they're outside playing ping pong, they're shooting pool. I mean, they're literally all over the range, all over the house.
Beautiful thing.
And I'm like, yeah, I'm here to Prince. And he made me wait. So then I get a little impatient because I came a long way. I don't feel I should be waiting. right? If I come all this distance, it took me a minute to get to the ranch, and then you know I'm coming and you're not ready. So I get up and I say, yo, where's Prince? I'm like, yo, I need to talk to this man. Where's he at? And as soon as I did that, he come from the back. Hey, which one of y'all is Chris? And I'm like, yeah, it's me. And we going, come on. He said, come on in the back. And he's like, I said, Preem, you good? Preem was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm at home. He's talking about he in the yard. He's home and shit. So we go into Prince's office there. He don't understand the impression, or if he do, he knows exactly what he's doing. So the impression is crazy. It's just, I think, and I'm not trying to brag or anything. I'm a strong-minded individual. I don't fold under pressure. No one's gonna put even if I'm scared shitless, you'll never see it. You know what I'm saying? Because we're all human. I just have a way of showing nothing. So I walk in that room, and I told Prince that, and he knows. That's why he loved me to tell the story. And he got stuffed animals, like he got a lion over here. So he's a hunter. You see all the artifacts. And then he got his desk. You see, I'm at my desk now. You see, this is my office. This is a desk. But behind him, he got the arsenal. He got the AKs. He got all the weapons behind him. And I'm like, oh man, in my head, I'm like, this motherfucker here. And then we had to his credit, he asked all the right questions and accepted all the answers because he knew it was real. Which was, I told him, I said, Seven never could get a record with Jay. He don't know Jay. We did that. He's never getting 100%. He gave him his 50%. I don't care if you take all of his 50%. He got it. But you're not coming over here. This is our money over here. I did the business right. I didn't have to cut Seven that deal, but I did it that way because I didn't want nothing coming back. And I would let all my producers, and that's why you never hear no beefing with money shit with Murder Ring.
That's a fact.
Because I did the business. You never heard Rule beefing about nothing. That nigga's still right here because we always did his deal. We took care of him. We made sure his deals were the best they could be. And he would understand we're fighting for him, even though he's on my label. You know what I'm saying? In the label, Universal hated us for that. They hated that we would inform our artists about why they should get the money and not. They would tell us, leave the artists, go get another artist. They'll come and take a less deal to watch and see. They'll take less. And that's the nature of the music industry when we was dealing with it. It was like basically fuck artists. Yeah. I would say that's where they're built on that. So I don't think they changed today. You know what I'm saying?
I think the artist took a little more.
But that's the JPrince. Me and JPrince became, dear friends after that. We've done a lot of business with each other, and we've helped each other out and a lot. Like I helped him out with a lot of things as well as he helped me out with a lot of things. So, the friendship has grown very closely. You know what I'm saying? He's a dear friend.
Dope. Well, we know you were short for time, man. Definitely got more questions, but another day, another time, man. We don't want to hold you from your other meetings, but whenever you get some free time, brother, hit our people up and let's set this up, man. So
we didn't even get going. We didn't get nowhere either, man. Come on.
I'm saying it's only 40 minutes. I mean, we can keep
rolling. A little time. We can rock a little more.
We can roll a little more.
10 more, 15
I'll
minutes.
tell you, go to look. I did my text. You can go to 6:30 and we good.
Love. All right, that's work.
Cool.
So the music industry, you're talking about it then, how it wasn't for the artist and how it was a different day and time back when Murder Inc. was at its height. But now you got 2020 where it's a different day, a different time. How's music different? Or how was it compared then and now?
I have Adventure Music, baby. Adventure Music. That's my, my entity. And people always ask me, how you as a label, now you're a distribution company. I say, because I understand what artists really need. I'm trying to empower the artists. So the freedom today is there. The internet, we couldn't market back in the days. Today you can market with it by yourself. That was the hardest thing, to get your product out to people to know they exist. Today you can do that for pennies on the dollar or free even with Instagram and all these platforms. So it's up to you, and you eat what you kill. The more you work on your shit, the more you're going to get out of it. Okay. So, stop looking for handouts and start manning up and start, let's go. Let's get to this independent. We all, as black men, and we always talk about owning shit. Here's the opportunity to own music. Hip hop is the biggest form of music ever in the history of music. It's bigger than anything you ever could think of. That's how big hip hop is. And we own it. We should own it because we created it.
Fact.
You know, and we don't. And that's the problem. But now we have an opportunity because of the internet, because of the volumes of independent artists. If they just understood, if they stick together, if they come to Adventures, and we have an Adventure music community where we stick together and support each other, because it doesn't take away from your money because you like Jay-Z, because you like fucking John Doe. It doesn't stop your bread. That's the misconception.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If we could support each other in that capacity from an independent standpoint, I mean, Universal's no longer needed, and it's time to let them be out of here. There's no need for a record label, in my opinion, today.
Word. Agreed.
Another big artist that you guys had on Murder Inc. was Ashanti. What happened with that situation to your best recollection, Ashanti and Murder Inc. situation?